Hello everyone and welcome back to a spooky video. Oh, you should probably watch out. There will probably be lots of spooks in this video. Actually, I don't even know why I'm what the heck am I talking about? Hey everyone. Welcome back to a Halloween video. Today I thought we would share some stories about past Halloweens and creepy moments that have happened in my life. Because I have very few of them, but who cares? I'll share what I do. Also, we're playing on this really scary setting. As you can see, everything is faded, so you know, really spooky. Alright, so also, I hope you guys can notice that a quality change in the mic. I'm using a Rode PSA now, and I'm way closer to my mic. And I freaking love this thing, by the way. Okay, guys, that has nothing to do with Halloween. What am I talking about? Alright, so we'll kick it off with a easy story when I was a lot younger. This was probably, I don't know, 10 years ago. I was like 5. And I don't know why I remember it so well, but I remember it terrified me. So I sleep on a bunk bed back then. And practically, I was on the top. And it was probably around 2 a.m., I would say, around this time. And, I used to be so terrified of someone killing me while I was sleeping, which I just now realize is like the stupidest thing to be afraid of. Like, I mean, it's not stupid, but like just the most unrealistic thing. So like, you know, back then, I used to be terrified of that. And so one night I thought I heard someone like walking upstairs or something. Well, like I thought I heard a lot of weird noises and stuff, and I got really terrified and like couldn't fall asleep. And so like I was really scared. Didn't know what to do, so I just was awake, and like I just didn't want to close my eyes, thought someone would kill me or something, you know. So what I did was I just stayed awake for I think another hour, and then after nothing happened, I was like, all right, we're all good, I can go to sleep. So then this is the spooky part. I was just about to kind of close my eyes, and actually I remember this part very well. I was just about to close my eyes, and I see a shadow, and it scared the crap out of me. Because, not like a shadow, like, oh my god, it was a shadow, and that scared me, but it was the fact that it was a moving shadow. And I was like, oh frick, what? That's no way, there's no way this is happening. So, I see a moving shadow coming towards this light that is in our hallway, because I can see directly into the hallway from where I'm sleeping. So if someone did walk upstairs, I would be able to see them immediately. And I can see a shadow, and it's growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And as soon as the shadow grows to the point where it looks like a person's there, I just lean up and like freak out. And my freaking brother's below me, and he's like freaking out too, like what did happen? And it was my cat. It was just my cat right there. Yeah, that was probably the oldest spooky story I can think about. You know, one that I honestly still remember. There's probably a lot, but that was the one that stood out a lot. Then there's a more recent one. Actually, I don't know what you'd call more recent. All right, I guess this was 8 or 7 years ago. I can't remember too well. I feel like it was yesterday. So another sleeping story. And this was about kind of the same premise, I guess. The thought of like someone just coming and killing me or something. But the only thing that was different here is it was my mom. And it's because I totally heard something walking up the stairs and it scared me so bad. But it was just my mom. So crisis averted for the second time. So it turns out people don't try to murder me in my sleep. Who knew? But also there's another story. A lot of these are kind of like murdery stories. Man, I'm dark. God. So I think this was on Halloween. I can't remember too well the date. It seems like it was around Halloween. Can't really remember. So I was with a bunch of my relatives, I think, or it was just with friends. I can't remember who I was with. This wasn't terribly long ago. I'd say 5 years ago. Wow, that wasn't that long ago. So we were just freaking walking, you know, enjoying life to the possible max capacity. And, like, where we were walking, it was really late. When I say really late, it was like 12:30. It wasn't really that late, but it wasn't early either. And I hear, that was spooky. Oh God, don't do that to me, spooky man. God, get out of here. Haha. He's scared of my spook bombs. Anyway, so it was really, dark, you know, and we were near this kind of, I don't know what you would call it, just community building thing. And we were near that, and essentially, like, there was this guy, and could not see him well enough at all to know if it was a guy or a woman or whatever. And like, it was really, really creepy, and we were all like just sarcastically joking about it. Oh, actually, I have a, you know, another story along that basis. Oh, that was really creepy. I remember that one a lot better. Okay, scratch this, but it was around the same time, but I know it definitely wasn't Halloween. It was summer. And practically what happened was, we were walking actually kind of around the same place, which is actually pretty good. And, what we saw was this guy, well, actually several guys, up on this mountain. And if you guys don't know, Idaho has a lot of mountains, especially right where I live. There's a lot of mountains. And, usually a tradition is to, like, write the next year, up on one of these mountains, and that isn't what these guys are doing. They were just up there where people would normally do it. So practically, these guys are up there and they have flashlights, and you can see them. You can only see the flashlights. You can't even see the people. But so we were just walking, and we yelled at them, saying like, "What are you guys doing?" Like sarcastically, like, "Ha ha ha! We're a bunch of funny teens. We're so relatable." And we did that, and then when oh shoot, there's actually a guy behind me. This is not prime, dude. I don't like this at all. Go away. Yeah, dude, that's what happens. Haha, get scared of my spook bombs. Now I got a better weapon. That worked out so well for me. See, everyone's scared of my spookiness. Alright, boom, see you later, sucker. So then what happened was, these guys, they turn off their lights and they start walking down this mountain. And I am being legit. That actually started happening. And we were like freaking out. Like, Jesus Christ, is that happening? And they get like all the way down the mountain. And we're still like right there. We haven't really moved much. And we're over at like a track field and we can see these guys. And like they're right there. And then kind of what happens is really nothing. A lot of it's kind of anticlimactic stories that really end in nothing. I haven't had any real trauma in my life. Just, you know, really creepy things. Is that another guy? Two guys. I don't like that. And yeah, these we never actually see them face to face. For all we know, they could have been three elderly women who were lost, and you know, we helped them find their way back to land. But you know, who knows? You know, that's spookiness. That's spooky stories right there. And I'm naming this video Spooky Story Time or whatever. I don't know what I'm gonna name it just yet. Because are these guys teaming? I thought they were fighting each other. Whoops. Oh, I'm so gonna die. Because these guys... Oh, I got him! I got that guy! Did you guys see that? You guys saw that, right? That was pretty cool. I hit that other guy and killed him. But what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to leave your spooky Halloween stories or creepy stories down below. It could be something made up. I don't really care. Just as long as it's a good story. Or it could be... I would prefer real stuff. So, I mean, you know, I can feel like I'm diving into your guys' life. That sounds creepy. But I hope you guys did enjoy this spooky story time with your boy Count Arcanine. Get it? Because Dracula, which is normally Count Dracula, but I'm Count Arcanine. Boy. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great Halloween, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!